I'm going to run another mission.
0 feet altitude. 4 feet distance. 6 miles per hour. 100% battery.
This guy does fly great, I gotta admit. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna start my mission. Which one is it? What happened to it? There we are. Sorry for the delay. It took my eye out. Oh, there it is. Little tiny speck in the fucking sky. I can barely see it.
6 miles per hour. 95% battery.
This is a mission up the road. I took my eye off it again. I don't know where it is. Still a beautiful day, Easter day. A little bit breezy. Not too bad. Not enough to worry about. Issues. Nice, awesome fucking sky. Crazy. Crazy pretty sky. Look at that. I got my sun hood on, so it's kind of blocking the view out there, but
299 feet altitude. 846 feet distance. 21 miles per hour. 90% battery.
exposure looks pretty good. Focus looks very good. I'm digging the iPad Mini 4. This thing performs great, even though I messed it up a little bit. I broke the screen when I was taking it off to change a battery in there, and what happened was, like, you use this like little guitar pick type thing, and you got to use it to break the seal of the glass. And apparently I went too deep, and I scratched part of the LCD and put a little black mark on it and fucked it up. So I'm gonna buy another one, because there's a couple of these from the same seller. There's nothing wrong with them other than they have bad batteries, and batteries are simple to change. The hard part is getting the fucking glass off without breaking it. And these mini iPad 4s are different. They're like the iPhones that are now. What it is the screen is already welded to the digitizer, so you got to change the whole thing. And I need to change it, and it's like $70. So I'm like, well, I'm not fucking paying $70 for that. I'm just gonna fucking get another one for $80 and put a $10 battery in it. The same seller has about 3 or 4 of them, available. Picture's a little connection sketchy here, but I have contact, but I don't have a good video feed. GPS tracker is on board as always. Old faithful. This is the 3rd flight today. This ought to be the last one, I would think. I lost connection. Yeah, I originally flew this one over from the park. I changed it to fly it from my yard. Now the wind is blowing a little, but it's coming from the west.
Warning, disconnected.
It's kind of cool too that I can use my phone when I'm flying it using the iPad, so I can like call up and see where it is. I should get my signal back in a minute. It's not that far away. Got pretty good battery. I don't feel any wind right now.
Warning, disconnected.
I've flown this before, so I know I'm not worried about terrain. I don't get great reception from my house. It's kind of taking a long time. There we go.
380 feet altitude, 3,145 feet distance, 25 miles per hour, 71% battery.
It's heading up the only thing that sucks about losing the connection, well, number one is you don't know where it is. And number two is that you can't control the camera unless you got that pre-programmed, which I don't. I'd like to just be able to steer it myself. Like here. Look around in beautiful downtown Skodak. Just like Manhattan. Only no buildings. That's why I love it out here. Farmlands and bears and deers and coyotes and nice people live out here too. I ain't got no problem with anybody around me. My neighbors are all awesome. No, I'm losing my video feed. But I didn't lose connection.
381 feet altitude, 3,550 feet distance, 16 miles per hour, 67% battery.
The sky is really awesome. It's kind of like a dark, like a swollen, bruised color. Steal a line from my boy Chris Carnell. The sky is bruised. That's what it looks like. Bruises. Really nice light. Really cool. Very cool. Beautiful day. Absolutely. Got my prime rib in the oven. Got to peel some potatoes for mashed potatoes.
2,618 feet distance, 9 miles per hour, 63% battery.
I tried to get my son to peel them, but he won't do it. He's an asshole. He just eats. He doesn't do any food work. He's like a male, I don't know, gigolo. He's a good kid when he's sleeping. %60 battery, good speed, 10 miles an hour. A little slow, so there's some wind up there, but nothing to worry about.
381 feet altitude, 1,791 feet distance, 17 miles per hour, 58% battery.
One thing that kind of sucks about the iPad is that when I talk, apparently you don't realize how much sometimes you spit when you talk. I do. It gets on the fucking screen. It's like, gotta wipe that shit off. Let's see, where am I here? Okay, it's gonna do an orbit around the outback, then come back. So I see that. That's all good. Plenty of battery. It's hitting the wind. There's a wind up there. Not down here, I can barely feel it. It's getting darker too. Turn the exposure up a little bit. That looks good. It's kind of stalling there.
379 feet altitude. 1,198 feet distance. 7 miles per hour. 54% battery.
I got a ton of battery, so I ain't gonna fucking sweat. It's not even halfway drained yet. We've only been flying 10 minutes. That's pretty good. This said it was a 16-minute flight, so and that doesn't calculate wind. Starting to pick up speed now. It's a nice view.
Feet altitude, 1,019 feet distance, 20 miles per hour, 49% battery.
Lose. The connection's always a little sketchy right there.
(319 feet altitude). 1,701 feet distance, 12 miles per hour, 44% battery.
%, pretty good. It's going to go around there one more time. Now it's really picking up speed.
381 feet altitude, 920 feet distance, 13 miles per hour, 40% battery.
It's my girlfriend's house, right in front of that, behind that red truck. She's got her sons over today for Easter dinner. I met her before we moved here. We've been together like 10 years now. Holy crap.
(376 feet altitude, 959 feet distance, 27 miles per hour.
Probably the only woman in the world that can put up with me. Vice versa. I'm the only guy in the world that can put up with her. She's a sweetheart. Low maintenance. She has like zero tolerance for bullshit. That's the only thing. No, you cannot bullshit her. Don't even bother thinking about it because you'll fail.
34 feet altitude. 2,366 feet distance. 20 miles per hour. 31% battery.
Kind of at a conundrum here. I think I'll let it go because I should be thinking about bringing it back, but 30% battery. It's not that far out.
Mission ended.
It wants to come home. It's going home by itself.
Warning. Disconnected. 336 feet altitude. 3,268
Let's take
feet
over in a
distance.
second because it's going to land.
22 miles per hour.
It's going to want to
26%
land.
battery.
It's going to fly overhead first, which I don't want it to do. I'm better off just doing it my own.
Warning. Aircraft battery at 24%.
This one thing sucks. Is that it's really hard to get to the sport mode button on this fucking thing. And I can land a hell of a lot faster than it can with a return to home.
Warning. Aircraft battery at 21%. 335 feet altitude. 1,177 feet distance. 33 miles per hour. 20% battery.
I don't see it yet.
Aircraft battery at 16%.
There it is.
Warning. Aircraft battery at 13%. 58 feet altitude. 22 feet distance. 5 miles per hour. 12% battery.
That thing looks so cool. I like the platinum color.
Warning. Aircraft battery at 10%.
Oh, very nice. Ooh, 9% battery. Yeah, it got a little bit hung up in the wind, but like I said, I wasn't worried about it because it was right in the neighborhood, but pretty awesome looking sky. Anyways, that's it for the evening. I'm done. 3 flights today. D-Dub is out.